listening. Yo, TapN Radio.
With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.
You're rocking with the Konnect Show on TapN Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rocks. Don't forget, that's the Konnect Show with a K.
Sapphire, get this, ellipsis, McLovin. I thought you'd appreciate that, Mums.
Nice.
It's because that make you pause.
Yeah, make you pause, etc., etc., and other things. What's going on? It's DJ Mums. What's happening?
And you're rocking here with the Konnect Show. Thank you so much for joining us. So we weren't here for our last episode because I was Midwesting.
Traveling.
I got to go do I got to do a little surprise guest appearance.
Really?
At my brother's
Doing cameos?
That's how I roll out here. You know what I mean? Just pop up like, ha ha. You ain't even know it. So I went out because he recently had a birthday. He purchased a home.
Nice.
Lovely home.
Congrats.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you because it's not my house.
Is it
but
a one
thank
family?
you on his behalf.
Is it
It is a one family.
One family? Oh, cool.
So it's like for a bedroom, downstairs, the bedroom has its own bath. The master bedroom has a walk-in closet, fireplace, his and her sink, separate shower, tub, its own toilet room with a window.
Toilet room.
The door closes.
Wow.
I know. I was like, man, every household should have this.
Wow.
For that person who drops bombs.
Just blow it up.
Just pop. They should have their own toilet room. You can close the door and open the window.
Open the window.
So if I'm in here at the sink, I don't even have to see or worry.
Right.
I don't have to hear you. I ain't none of that.
Yeah, you don't got to hear none of that.
None of that.
It's like its own sound room.
Exactly. I said that was a great idea. So it's got a wet bar in the living room. There's in the family room. There's a living room, a dining room. The kitchen is a nice size with the walk-in dinette. And then it's got the basement has different rooms.
Oh, okay. Because I was asking them, will he have his man cave?
Well, it doesn't sound like he'll exactly have a man cave yet.
Yet.
We have yet to see. Because she has her own. One of the rooms was an office.
Oh, okay.
And then the other room is the room for their daughters. So my nieces are little, though. Like, they're, like...
Toddlers.
Yeah, one's graduating kindergarten.
Yeah.
The other one's, like, 3.
Right, yeah.
So they have their room, but they both have their own sinks.
Whoa.
Cute.
Nice.
I know. So cute. It was just so cute. They have their backyard with their patio, so it's very nice.
Very nice.
Which was very fun. I had so much fun. They're the only Negroes on the block.
Wow, really?
Yes, and we're going to have a story later on about a black homeowner and some ish that she had to do. But the reason I say that is because the neighbors were looking like, where are all these black people coming from? Because, he had like a brunch for his birthday.
Oh, okay.
So, cars is out. We out here.
Just converging on this one big nice house.
We out here.
We out
here. That was interesting to see. The
Nice.
neighbors trying to pretend like they weren't steering.
But they were.
As they walk their dogs and manicure their lawns. But it was a brunch, so it was the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let me tell you, they had it catered. I had the bestest grits I've ever had. And I've had grits from the north to the south to the southwest, I done had some grits. These were the best grits.
The best.
Green peppers, onions,
Wow.
jumbo shrimp,
Wow.
and sausage.
Who was the caterer?
I don't know. But I said when I come back, I got to find out.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know so I can cater. If I got to just cater for my own lunch, like, I'll just take a pan of that.
Yeah.
That ish was banging. Like, those was... Anyway, so it was exciting. I got to, see the rest of my family
That's good.
and get some hangout moments. That was cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It's always interesting, too, when you go, like, well, see, your family is here with you.
Yeah.
So, like, when I travel and I make announcements, like, hey, this is what's happening. And then I just flutter off back to New Jersey. It's always interesting how those conversations go down.
Those conversations.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I thought I just mentioned. And All right. Toodles.
Wow.
So, with that being said, mums,
What's going on?
did anything happen with you?
No, I just chilled out.
Nope.
Nope. Just chilled out. You know, my job is most of my life, teaching stuff. That's pretty much I'm trying to think. No, I didn't. I really didn't do much of anything. Well, wait a minute. What was last week's date?
Okay, we definitely were here
Saturday.
last week.
Saturday.
Oh, not on the weekend.
Well,
no.
actually, my people's, my Blue Smoke Entertainment, we did have a hookah night.
How you just gonna forget that?
Yeah, because it starts to run together after a while.
And why do you not post these things on the show page?
On the show page?
On the show page.
Well,
yeah, that's what it's for.
See that.
So
I didn't
people,
know.
we're on
I will
Instagram,
know.
as many of you know.
Yes.
But
I thought it was just the Konnect Show stuff. So
Aren't you part of it? What are
yes,
you?
I am.
Like some random entity that just comes along every time.
No, just guess
just
here
show
and there. I just show up. I just show up and talk. That's all I do.
Raggedy bastard.
I just show up and
You've
talk.
been hanging around Bam too much. All right, so let me tell you how that's supposed to go.
Okay.
You're like, oh, me and my people are putting something on.
Right.
Let me put that out there so that people know that this is what we do.
Okay.
And in case they want to roll through.
Gotcha. All right. So
All right.
so the next month, when I put the flyer out, I'll put it
Thank you.
on the Konnect
And
Show.
I might want to come next month when?
We're looking at the 12th.
Oh, that's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
I feel like I have something on the 12th. What day is that?
Saturday.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. So, yeah. I might want to roll through on some, hey, how y'all doing?
On the humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull my you know me card right now and be like,
Well,
you better
ladies
not
is
be
free.
Okay. I was
So
about to
ladies-
be like, don't be
ladies-
charging me at the door when I come
ladies
through.
is free. Ladies are free.
I will come with my lanyard that says the Konnect Show Sapphire and be like, you know what it is. I'm in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's
doubt.
nice. And where
Yeah.
are these usually held?
Newark, Maidman Boulevard, 107 Sherman Avenue.
What? Oh.
In
I don't
Newark.
know where that is. I said it like I do.
Newark,
I don't know where
like-
that is. Like if it's not in that immediate downtown
It's not
Prudential
in the mid- in
area,
that old
I
downtown
don't know what
area.
that is.
You don't know what
I
it
just
is.
learned.
It's not far from that area. But
Okay. I just learned that there was a Wendy's and a Burger King down there.
You said what now?
I just learned that there was a Wendy's and a Burger King down there.
Wow, you need to just walk around and explore
I know,
that
but
downtown area. Don't go nowhere else though.
I'm not. But what happens
just
is,
that whole area.
even though I've gone all through Newark, I used to date a PR poppy that stayed, his people stayed throughout Newark. So,
throughout Newark or just North Newark? Because you said PR Poppy. That's usually North Newark, isn't it?
Nah, they was throughout. It's just he stayed near Belleville.
Yeah, that's North Newark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they stayed in some parts. They didn't all stay right next to each other.
Okay.
With that being said, yeah, I do need to walk around more, but I'm pressed for time.
Oh, okay.
You know, usually when I'm making that mission, I'm on a mission. Like I'm trying
Right.
to get what I'm coming for.
Yeah.
Like the chicken shack where the guy beat down the other man with a pole in the head. Delicious food.
I thought you was going so another direction with that. I thought you was going another direction.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's how you
can't
describe
hold me
it.
back from some good chicken. I don't
Yeah.
know who you beat or why you beat him.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I never
You
have those issues.
have to have those issues because
I
people
mean,
have issues in chicken shacks. Yeah.
Beautiful brioche bun with
Yeah.
grilled chicken. I mean, you can get the breaded one too, but the grilled chicken, so tender, so succulent. Anyway,
Right.
well, we're going to get into this before we get into our music mix because I had a lot to talk about. I've been gone.
Yeah, yeah. You got to catch up.
I know.
You got to catch up.
So many things to say. But I wanted to talk about Paul Mooney.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Paul Mooney. So, you know, this just happened.
Yeah. Like yesterday?
It just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And it happened kind of,
Suddenly.
you know, like everybody didn't catch up on the information. So discussing it today is like, oh, no, Paul.
Right.
But if you don't know who Paul is, we have his picture up if you're watching. And he passed. I didn't realize he was 79.
Yeah, I lost track.
He's definitely an older
Lost track.
gent.
Yes.
But he looked good. Paul, you
Yeah, he
looked
did.
real good.
He did.
He was
did.
born in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's in northern Louisiana.
Okay.
And the only reason I know that is because I went to school in New Orleans. So I would have been like,
so
wonder where the Shreveport is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's me all day.
Did you know that he's, wait. So he moves to Oakland, right, in Cali.
Right.
And he got his start in entertainment as a circus ringmaster.
Did not know that.
I did not know that either. I didn't really know too many of them existed, to be honest. I thought that was like a fleeting position. I wonder how you even get hired to be a circus ringmaster.
Yeah. I always
And was it like Circus Soleil or we just doing, what's
Big
that,
Top.
brothers? Who the brothers?
Ringling Brothers?
Is it Ringling?
Ringling
I wasn't
Brothers.
sure if it was Ringling or Ringling.
Ringling Brothers.
I wasn't
and
sure,
Barnum
though.
and Belly.
Yeah.
Barnum and Belly.
Like, was it, or was it just like a small, we just pick up, you know, people who look different
Right.
and some random animals.
Big
But
top.
anyway,
Big top, you know.
take him up top.
Yeah.
So, you know, his first professional job was as a writer for Richard Pryor.
Yes.
And he actually, you know, not only wrote for the Richard Pryor show, he also did Pryor's Place.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Yeah.
He wrote for Sanford and Son,
Did not know that.
In Living Color,
Did not know that.
and of course, The Chappelle Show.
I did know that.
Of course, we knew that.
Negro Damas.
We definitely remember him from the Chappelle
Negro
Show.
Damas.
I remember seeing him in stand-up. He was like so witty and entertaining.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
kicks.
yeah.
And really just chill. Like, I picked that picture because of the hat with the suit jacket but the T-shirt.
Right.
That's like how I
That's
remember
how-
seeing him in stand-up.
Right.
And he had on like some sandals. Takes a strong man to let that foot out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not
Very
everybody's
strong.
able. You know what I mean?
Very strong.
Yeah. But just, you know, a shout out to his family and
Yeah.
all of the fans of his. The one joke I really remember is when he was on the Chappelle Show. And he was like, I say nigga just to make my teeth white. Nigga, nigga, nigga.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Mooney. He also was suffering from dementia.
Dementia, really?
Yeah, he was suffering
See?
from that for the past few years. That's why we haven't seen.
That's why we
or
haven't seen or
from
heard
him
of him
in a
for
few
quite
years.
Wow.
Yeah, because I saw him do a
Oh,
stand-up after the Chappelle Show, but he's been quiet for the past few years, and I guess that's why.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because with all the stuff that's been going on, I'm like, yeah, I haven't. He would have had some type of commentary.
all
or
kinds of
some
jokes.
type of jokes
Definitely.
With everything with Floyd and the cops and
with
everybody.
Chappelle coming back out and doing the Netflix special, he probably would have done like an introduction or something like that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see all of that.
Yep.
So that's probably why. But we're about to get into our music mix. So do not leave us, because after this music break, we'll be back. Now, as you know, it's Thursday, which means it's Indie Thursday. And with our Indie Thursday, we like to present our independent musical artists who are regularly sending in music. And if the music is deemed noteworthy by our listeners, then, you know, we go ahead and we continue to play it and we add it to the rotation. So one of our songs today is going to be by Bunchy Carter, and it's called Blowing O's. So, like I always tell you, if you want to keep it hot, then keep it locked right here with the Konnect Show, and we will be back in a few with more stories and information just for you.
Let's get it.
Crack the limo tent, get a traffic consent. Bumping Cortez, music with my hat bit. Effortless swag, man, I'm fresh till I drop dead. What's on your bitch mind? Oh, that's my dick head. So I scoop a no time flat. While I'm driving, catch me rolling up something fat. I know you hear me, got my Kenwood maxed out. Trunk sounding like somebody's in it trying to get out. That black Mercedes, that purple master, that soul assassin, it get me plastered. Chain smoking kush like it came in a package. Say you out smoking me, you's a bold bastard. It's the money game, we more than just rappers. Renaissance man, more than just a trapper. Living life like a movie, no casting. I'll be high forever like my bowls filled with hash. Cause I'm rolling up this purple, no squares in my circle. Baby girl, pull on this slow and hell too fast, it just might hurt you. Crack the limo tent, get a traffic consent. Bumping Cortez, music with my hat bent. Roll up my window, crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Yeah. Let's make it clear before you hop in this spaceship. You taking in a lot of bombs, smoking better dick. Under the influence, baby, I don't talk and steer. All I wanna hear is choking till your eyes tear. Gasping for breath, reaching for water. Thought you was high as you could get, yet you traveling farther. Got a lot of loves, but Mary's my main lover. Joints like Takara and Rose under one cover. I'm blowing big, my smoke is strong. The weight of my heart is through you clearing this fucking bone. If you want to write trees, how can you go wrong? Exactly why I made a hit out of this song. Rolling up this purple, no squares in my circle. Baby girl, pull on this slow and hell too fast, it just might hurt you. Crack the limo tent, get a traffic consent. Bumping Cortez, music with my hat bent. Roll up my window, crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, crack my smoking head. Rolling up this purple, no squares in my circle. Baby girl, pull on this slow and hell too fast, it just might hurt you. Crack the limo tent, get a traffic consent. Bumping Cortez, music with my hat bent. Roll up my window, crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Rolling up this purple, no squares in my circle. Baby girl, pull on this slow and hell too fast, it just might hurt you. Crack the limo tent, get a traffic consent. Bumping Cortez, music with my hat bent. Roll up my window, crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, turn my smoking head. Crack my window, crack my smoking head. Yeah. Crack my window, turn.
Yes. Biohazard. Biological warfare. First off, this is not your typical warning scene. It's a gory scene, blood splattering on your screen. We enjoy your screams, rap assassins destroy your dreams, or flatten your curve into a line quarantine. think God cheated. Big bucks be top seeded. Perilous when you hear the threats of a terrorist. Or you be stretched sharing your threats with a terrorist.
They must have thought it was a game. Well, nigga, we ain't playing with you. And when everybody came with you, gon' be laying with you. The casket coordinator, rhymer with a detonator. Led it to success, and I'm fresh up off that escalator. I just want the effing paper, don't get in the way of that. The 40's been flame, have a lame laying on his back. I'm back. I ain't never left, they working hard, and it's hardly working. I don't never rest. AM to the PM, my per diem, never losing wages. Bitches in my DM when they see him perform on the stages. They never should've let these lions out they fucking cages. Fuck being famous, posting pictures on your IG. The Lizzie got a push button sticker that say try me. I'm from Philly, niggas get shot every day. I ain't angry, but you better watch what the fuck you say. Or the same place that you stand will be the spot that you lay.
Motherfucker, kicking rocks barefooted with sharp letters, or kicking the wasp nest before you get my ass lit up. That's the diabolical grand wizard, the Black Merlin, on that soft free mixed with Jason, the first trilogy. You ain't never on my level, don't flatter yourself. Do me a favor, take this 9 and splatter yourself. I'm big-headed, I'm at the podium like Stalin, dictating high-fiving with Satan. I'm Richard Price laughing, chopping bodies in basements. God can't save you and Jesus vacating. I'm rightfully emotionally scarred. Kamikaze black militant niggas fresh out the yard. But you only move like S1Ws. You don't want smoke, so pipe down before we flat out bury you. And that consists of drums and bananas. 100-round action for you rappers trying to flex on my faction.
This is the ultimate slaughter. Piranhas in the water, horrifying with rhyming like this was Amityville horror. Blood spills at will for you pussies. There's no tomorrow. Terminator with a pen. You rappers to Sarah Connor. I rip and rabbit your rhyming. Y'all child's playing pajamas. It's so hard to say goodbye to the rapper. You kinda find her with them lines of menace and monster. Bad news a top villain. Genuine classic material. Niggas couldn't be realer. If you were sick, you couldn't be iller. Those nauseous. This is biohazard was bad, so be cautious. I was burned on turntables, microphone and mixers in the tweeters, rhyme sayers, graffiti sprayers, beatboxing in Adidas. This is the culture, motherfucker. You sucker MCs are suckers. Most stuff like this was raucous. The woo, I'm bringing the ruckus. This is beats in the rhyme out of Randall's house. You spit that shit, you pussies trash. What is you talking about? The union.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I should've took heed.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
Now I'm dodging raindrops. Things ain't the same no more. Footsteps going backwards on a up escalator. The violators on a world tour. Needless need I say more. Looking through my review. Everything is clouded about it. I need a clearer view. Lights ups and downs got me standing on a cliff with a bird's eye view. Has it really come to this? Cleanse me free of all insecurities and all impurities that led me down this path of locked doors with no sign of keys. Try to ease my mind at time. Thoughts are always monetized. Vaguely occupied, suppressed by thoughts I didn't realize. Kept me at the spot in my life. Sometimes you gotta go through hell and back, way more than twice to get it right. What I have is that suffices. My greed, my only need. Sometimes the weak and the humble are ones that never succeed. I'm just an architect sketching, trying to draw the plot. Seeing cloudy skies and the finish line, and at the same time dodging raindrops.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I should've took heed.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days days like this.
Yeah, I'm dodging rain.
I had to face the facts. I thought I was on track, but I was off course. Running a marathon on a treadmill, I was super lost. Going nowhere fast. Mr. Fast Ass on the crash and burn course, celebrating the times that I crashed. Gave my ass a kiss to those who love me the most. Thought nothing of it, now I'm just missing a ghost. Ain't no pressing rewind on the hands of time. But girl, to eat your ass alive, sleepless with a race in mind. I try to change my forecast and act with more class. Then I deviated, nigga shit just hit me more gas. I shoot myself in the foot, like every damn time. And I ain't got no filter, I just say whatever comes to mind. Mama said my head is hard as a brick. I wish that she would love me more, but she be on her own shit. Emotional roller coasters like Vivian Green. Somebody loves you like Patty, but it just ain't me.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I should've took heed.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
Yeah, I'm dodging raindrops.
All of these things I've done today, explanations I wanna say. Wish I could hide or run away, leave on underlay. Many sorrows are on delay for the debts that I'm gonna pay. All of these nights falling for vices. Now you wanna pray under Rihanna's umbrella. Get my head dry, but still wanna get my feet wet. Wrong move, young fella. Dweller in the wine cellar, highs and lows, dime seller. Hella deaf, dumb and blind. And I'm Keller. Everybody stopping the clock and watching, but time will tell you. Struggling with suicidal family, talk him off the ledge. Lost his motivation to live when he's off his meds. Life was too sweet, he got sugar, then he lost his legs. Walk with past thoughts filled with all regrets. Vision cloudy like these gray skies, thunderstorm calling threats to cancel us. The rain falls on the just and unjust, so these drops we can't dodge, it's just mud and dust.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I should've took heed.
Mama told me it'd be days like this. Mama told me it'd be days like this.
I ain't listen, no.
If I only had one touch from you, there would be a pause and moment of time, and I will fall in love from the thoughts of you, and all my dreams will then come true, come true. It only takes a second to show how I feel, and only half as long to know that it's real. Love is a word I'll never understand. You will always be my man, and I'll never let you go. And that's all you need to know. Every time I think of you, it's like you opened up my heart. There can only be one you and me, like the tides in the sand meet the trees in the summer breeze. I need you like my heartbeat. You move me. It only takes a second to show how I feel, and only half as long to know that it's real. Love is a word I'll never understand. You will always be my man, and I never let you go. That's all you need to know. As the leaves fall, as the times change, like darkness waits for the light, I will wait for you. When my heart breaks and my love plays, I will never fade from you. It only takes a second to show how I feel, and we have to know that it's real. To know, to know, to know, to know. Word I'll never
K-Fox. CC stand up.
You're now listening. Yo, TapN Radio.
Hey there, hi there, hello there. This is Sapphire Ellipsis McLovin.
And I'm DJ Mum's Music was happening.
And we're back from our music break, our independent music, as we do on our Indie Thursdays. We do that every show, but we do a special highlight on Indie Thursdays. And so with that being said, we're about to get into these stories.
These are my stories.
The stories to be told. Here, I have a story about how I'm starting to get chilly. You think Bam would be mad at me if I... Okay.
Throw the whole... He gonna throw the whole fan at you.
I mean, he asked me if I was okay, and I was good at first. It's 40 minutes later. I got a little chilly. I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyway, I was hot. Now I'm not. I mean, I'm always hot. You know what I mean. Anyway, all right. There was a young girl. Let's talk about what happened in Idaho, right?
Idaho.
Yeah, in Idaho. At this middle school, a young lady actually began shooting a 6th grader.
Oh my gosh.
She shot 2 students and a custodian. And a math teacher was actually the one who disarmed her and really listened to her, hugged her, and talked to her until police were able to arrive on the scene. The math teacher was helping out one of the students when she saw the shooter. And she was, just started talking to her. And the girl allowed her to kind of help her drop the gun and,
to de-escalate.
She definitely de-escalated it. And it was probably just that she was in need of some mental health support.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She needed to be heard.
For somebody to listen. And that teacher put herself in harm's way, willing to listen to her, and was able to save who knows how many other people.
Right.
Luckily, nobody was fatally injured. Fatally.
It was, but she did save a mass shooting.
She did. So kudos to the teacher.
Kudos to the teacher.
Who didn't need a gun. Because they always talk about how we need to be armed.
Right,
what if she would have just shot the girl?
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because that's what the teacher said, that the girl was really sad and unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
So, we shall see. Now, let me tell you about this trifling ass mother. Look at that little baby and that picture. If you're watching YouTube, we got the picture up.
Look at the baby.
Let me tell you about this heifer. She's a New Jersey chick who's awaiting trial that she smothered her 17-month-old son back in 2018. Now, they're reinvestigating a murder for hire plot that supposedly she came up with for someone else. They're not getting into details, but they're saying she did it with her boyfriend. Now, mind you, she was married when she began having an affair with the boyfriend.
Wow, okay.
The husband was working out of town. Mm-hmm. Supposedly, she had done some meth the night before.
Meth will do it to you.
She felt like her son was kind of interfering with what was going on with her and the boyfriend because he wasn't paying as much attention to her. So then the next thing, the baby comes up smothered. When the paramedics come in, she makes a statement like, nothing was wrong. I didn't do anything.
That bitch.
So that's why she's awaiting trial now. And she was probably, I'd imagine, plotting to kill the husband. But I don't know.
Yeah.
They haven't
gone. That was coming next.
Yeah. They don't have details about who
Right.
the plot was against. But for that to come up after you've already been in jail since 2018
A murder for hire. Yeah.
in 2021, like, bruh,
Put a hit on her husband.
what are you doing out here? I know you didn't call this in from jail because you got to be a bad mama jamma to be calling in murder for hire plots from inside. Like, how was you
Right.
going to pay for that?
Right.
With some Twinkies and some bologna
Some cigarettes.
in a dream? Anyway,
Right.
let me tell you about this Indianapolis homeowner. So she had a feeling that she was being lowballed on the price of her house, right? So she says she got 2 quotes. And initially, one was $125,000, another was $110,000.
Okay.
Now her sister got a quote near $200,000 for her house, and she doesn't stay that far from her.
Okay.
So she gets those 2 quotes, and she says, "Okay,
The house that she's already living in?
yeah."
Okay.
She's trying to sell it. She's
Okay.
getting it appraised.
Okay.
So I said that incorrectly. Yeah, I just said quotes, but appraised.
Right. Okay.
So what she? Hello. Oh, my bad. You can hear me. So what she does is she begins emailing, with the appraiser, strictly email. She does not put on her application her race. She takes down anything that is connected with her being African American.
Right.
She has her friend's white husband come in her place.
What's going on?
Hello? I don't know. That was happening to me last time. I've been attacked. Is it working?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. She has her friend's white husband come in her place. The home is then valued at $259,000.
Whoa. So went from 110 to 259.
Yeah. And so she's suing. And she filed a fair housing complaint against the mortgage lenders and appraisers.
Yeah.
And as she should. I mean, that's just out of control.
I would. Double. I can't even say almost double, but double and then some.
Yeah. Because she went from 110, somebody else said 125, and then she went to 259.
Right. Yeah. Double.
And she was telling people that this is real, and her friends and family, she said, kept trying to tell her, well, maybe that's what your house is really worth.
No.
And she kept saying,
No.
I don't think so.
No.
And then it turns out
She followed her gut. She
that
followed
she
her
was right.
instincts. Because I've been hearing about this like on numerous occasions, how you have African American homeowners trying to appraise their homes in certain areas, and they would get lowballed all the time.
They're saying that they assume that crime in all black neighborhoods is high, even
Right.
though it may not be.
Right.
Like, I stay in a dead-end street block.
Right.
So it's only like 4 houses, but we're all black, right? So are there white people nearby? Yes. Are there Asian people? Yes. Latinos? Yes.
Right.
But where I stay at is predominantly black, but is there crime? Not a single drop of
Not
it.
even.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
somebody could possibly come over and say, it's all Negroes. It's probably crazy over here. And so, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But go ahead and sue, girl. Get your suit on. I'm with you.
I hope she wins.
I hope
really
she wins, too. Get your money. Do you? All right. So then, let me talk about this. Let me tell you, I'm not the most petty person, but I enjoy a good petty story.
Petty is as petty does.
Petty is as petty does. So there's this anti-gay Westboro Baptist church, right? That's in Topeka, Kansas. They believe that, homosexuality is a sin. They're totally opposed to it.
Okay.
It's on their website. And they're considered to be kind of extremists, right?
Oh, kinda?
An anti-gay religious group.
Okay.
So they also have some homophobic epithet that they go by, right?
Okay.
So what this dude does, who has he calls it the Equality House, but this is what's so funny. He actually has a nonprofit. Let me start with that. All right. He has a nonprofit that does work in the environment and in the community. Mm-hmm. It's called Planting Peace. So in 2012, they bought the house across the street from the church and painted it in rainbow colors. And I don't know if you can see that picture right now. But it also says Black Lives Matter now on the front of it. Wow. So I'm sure that church is like, seriously though.
Wow. Yeah.
But I said, yes, you have taken your petty to another level, baby. You was like, and we're here. We out here.
We are here. And we are here to stay.
And we represent everything. It's called the Equality House. So if you ever go to Topeka, Kansas, try to take a drive by because I think that's what's up. All right. Now, let me tell you about the Colorado bus driver. Woo-hoo. So a little girl, she's 10. She gets on the bus. She says she doesn't want to have her mask on because it makes her sick. Okay. Now, I don't know what that means exactly. I've yet to figure that out from people who said it, right? Uh-huh. Some people have said, I've heard adults say that. Like, oh, it makes me sick. I don't know why. Yeah. Like, if it's the carbon dioxide being trapped and you're very sensitive, I don't know.
Either that or the diet of mask. It could be.
I'm not sure. But she said that it made her sick. Okay. So her classmates are like, yo, heifer, put your mask on. Right. Don't go on this bus breathing on us. She's like, no. So the bus driver trying to pull her mask up. She's like, no. Won't pull it up. Bus driver like, bam!
Wow.
And slaps her.
Okay.
He said, out of reaction.
Out of reaction? Out of reaction? How long do you have to react to smack somebody?
I don't know what she said to him. I don't know if she pushed his hand away.
On him? Did she bite him?
Did she mush him? I don't know. But he said out of reaction.
Out of reaction.
He slapped her once.
And exactly the question, the $1 million question is, what exactly did he react to?
I don't know, boo-boo. Because I was trying to figure out the same thing. Like, did she just tell you something that was just that out of pocket? That you just, out of reaction, was like, bam. Pow. Or was it just because she was not doing what you told her to? Right. And you wanted her to comply? Right. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But he got all the charges.
All of them. Yeah. All of them.
All of them. He got harassment, assault causing injury, child abuse.
Yeah.
He got
child
all the
endangerment.
So you won't be driving any buses anytime soon. No, you might as well wait some tables at a restaurant and keep it pushing and hope they don't piss you off and you gotta go upside somebody's head. Let me tell you about Future. Okay. Now this is the pettiness that I'm not really for. And as soon as we get this picture up, it'll be awesome. So that I could just be like, yay. Yay for our next picture. Okay, so our next picture is with a leaked 42 Doug snippet that came out from Future. And he's basically saying, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her.
Oh. Oh. So I'm assuming that's Steve Harvey's daughter?
Actually, he didn't even say tell Steve Harvey. He said, tell that B, Steve Harvey, I don't want her. Oh. So did you just call her daddy a bitch?
Yeah, you really did.
So, they broke up in August and they were dating for about 8 months. Now, she's young. She's put all her little business out there, or the dudes who had dated her have out on social media. Right. So she's dated.
Now, is this the same one that's dated Michael B. Jordan? Is that
yes. Okay. That's her. That's Laura Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter.
Right.
So she's also dated Diddy's son, Justin Combs. She dated Diddy. Boo Thang. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Trey Songz, Future. Boozy said that she was not wifey material. And people were coming back at him. But he's like, I don't want a car after it had 8 owners.
Oh.
I'm not going to take it home and watch it the same. I'm not going to love it the same. Here's the thing, Bootsy. How many people did you date, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I get it. She's young, and she's had some relationships that have been very public because of who her father is.
Yeah.
And this is one of those instances where I'm like, why do y'all put so much on social media? I've had some questionable dates. Nobody know how many people I dated because I don't put nothing on social media. Right now, you wouldn't know if I have food with anybody because I don't put anything on there except for pictures with me, the family, and the homies. That's it.
That's it.
So once I put you on social media, that means that I felt like you qualified for social media.
Right.
But this is just a warning to not just females, but males too. Some things you need to keep to yourself.
To yourself. Everything ain't for everybody.
Everything is not to be shared. I wouldn't have even known, girl, that you dated all these people had everybody not known because of social media.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. I hope things work out with her and Michael B. Jordan. Apparently they were friends before they started dating.
Yeah.
But even if it doesn't, girl, we need you to be a little more private, right?
Just a tad bit.
Just a tad bit. I mean, there's been plenty of people that messed around. How many people has Halle Berry been married to?
Oh, jeez. And we talking about marriage, too.
We talking about marriage.
Jennifer Lopez.
I was just about to say J-Lo. Madonna. 60-something dating a 20-something-year-old. It happens.
Cher.
Yeah. And so to put it on a female as though females are wrong for that, Future got how many kids?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got like a basketball team of kids.
That's where the double standard always comes in.
Always. Like, how can I be insulted by you? Ho. Like, y'all weren't even together a year.
Yeah.
And Sierra shits on you every time she gets a chance.
Every time.
She stopped within the past couple of years. But she was throwing you out there. Shoot, your son, does he even know to call you father?
Wow. Yeah.
Real talk. All right, let's talk Kobe Bryant. Hall of Fame. Okay. So, with Kobe Bryant getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, there were some sad but happy moments during this, right?
Yes.
So, she spoke on Kobe's behalf. On the May 15th ceremony. It was in Springfield, Massachusetts, and Michael Jordan also spoke. She said, people don't know this, but one of the reasons my husband played through injuries and pain was because he remembered being a little kid sitting in the nosebleeds with his dad to watch his favorite player play. And then she looked at Michael.
Wow.
So there were some moving pictures of him. The older daughter, Natalia, who's 18, she wore the jacket and the ring for her father, and they posed for pictures. So it turned out to be really beautiful, this whole thing.
Yeah.
And just a shout out to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to them, definitely. A strong family.
Yeah, definitely. And Vanessa's had to be really strong because they was coming for him afterwards on some BS in a couple instances.
Yeah.
So, let's talk Universal. So, as you know, I've spoke about this before, but there is a new museum called the Universal Hip Hop Museum that's opening into its first stages in Bronx Point.
Nice.
So they had Nas, LL Cool J, Fat Joe, Lil' Kim, Naughty by Nature, Grandmaster Flash, Slick Rick, Michael Bivins, and EPMD come out to help break the ground for this.
I would have been in heaven.
I would have been like, ooh, I need to take so many pictures.
Fanboying all day. Fanboy all day.
So the 349 million mixed-use project along the Harlem River waterfront in the South Bronx is currently being developed, and obviously it's a big deal. Nas said it taught me more than schools taught me, believe it or not. I'm proud to be here in the Mecca of hip-hop, the Bronx. And that's why they chose that, because that's obviously, where the hip hop started.
Yeah, the birthplace.
The birthplace is in the Bronx. Grandmaster Flash said, I came up with a technique by placing my fingertips on the records. Here we are almost 47 years later. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this is really special. And it is.
It is.
Isn't that beautiful how far hip hop has come?
It is.
In less than 50 years?
I can only imagine. Just imagine coming up with something that you did by mistake and was like, wait a minute.
This is about to change
this is
the world.
For real.
Like, could you imagine you just changed
in your
the
living
world.
room? In your living room.
That's amazing.
And it reaches Japan, Europe,
all
Africa,
over the world.
All over the world.
I
That's
wish
crazy.
that would happen while I was watching SVU, Law and Order. In my living room. It covers the world.
It just covers the world.
There's a camera right there watching me go.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. You better get her in there. Like when Stabler came back.
Yeah.
And he getting his own show.
Right.
I said, oh, Stabler about to get him. He rolling his sleeves up. Smack him, Stabler.
Yeah.
Smack him.
Yeah. So I just tuned in just for that one episode.
Oh, don't do that one. No, there's so many. Don't do it like that. All right, give me my jingle.
You can't make this
Ish up. All right. Let's talk about the Gator.
The Gator.
In Florida. So, there's many a thing that I would expect to see when in a parking lot at Wendy's, but a gator isn't one of them.
No.
And it was chasing people.
Oh, it was chasing people?
Oh, yeah. It wanted that Dave's single. Maybe the double.
Double cheese.
It actually was measured at 7 feet and 3 inches long.
See, that's a monster right there. That's a monster.
They talking about he may have been hangry.
Listen, I don't care if he's hungry, hangry, angry, and hungry. I'm not trying to be near that.
I'm like, wait a minute. Could you imagine just coming?
Yo, because we've had like so many sightings. Oh, that's a bear. Oh my God, it's a bear or something like that.
Yeah,
but they be in their own thing, like
in
going
the
through
woods,
garbage in the woods. Tussling through the garbage can. Sitting on cars or whatever. But to actually be chasing after
people in a bank parking lot and a Wendy's parking lot.
Wow, see.
So now you trying to get your check. You would have had to chase me all the way to the car because I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money in this account.
Hold on.
Like,
yeah.
Let's see who's faster.
With money in hand.
Oh, they would have thought I was Crocodile Negro because I would have been like, instead of Dundee, Dun-She. Yeah. I would have been like, oh, we about to wrestle? What we about to do? Because I need to get this money in the bank.
For real.
Chasing me through parking lots. So you going to let me get those nuggets and some sauce and some sriracha sauce.
I need that you not going to.
I needed that $5 biggie bag.
I need that 4 for 4.
You ain't stopping nothing around here, Gator. Turn you into some meat. Anyway.
I will turn you into some shoes.
And a belt.
And shoes and a belt.
And a hat, if I need to.
And a briefcase.
Come with the whole outfit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I'm Gator head to toe.
Yeah, I'm Gator down.
I could probably sell those shoes for like $1,000 too.
Yeah.
Especially in Detroit, Chicago area.
Yeah.
Down south. Where they try to do it big on Easter.
Yeah. Easter.
I could do them shoes. Yep. I could sell them.
Have a sale on Easter Saturday.
What do you want to tell people before we go?
Follow me at
Follow me.
Instagram, DJ_Mums Music. And once again, RIP, West in Power to the legend. RIP.
Wait a minute. I'm about to flip this because I'm curious.
So
what's his name? Because you said shout out to the legend. The legend. What's his name?
It just oozed out of my brain.
Yeah. He said shout out RIP to the legend. The legend.
Oozed.
Who are you talking about, Mums?
I need a lifeline.
Pring. Hello.
Hello.
You're talking about Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
Damn shame.
The legend.
Damn
the legend.
shame. Shut up.
The legend. It's the legend.
No,
Paul Mooney.
you done said it like 15
Paul
times.
Mooney. Yeah.
I knew you ain't know who you was talking about. I knew it.
It's just oozed out of my brain like,
what?
oh my God.
All right, Oozer.
We were just talking about him. It's the age, I'll tell you. It's the age. It's the age. I'm going to blame it on the age and the heat. Yep. That's
Blame
what I'm
it
saying.
on the age.
Age and the heat.
Anywho.
Yep.
I'm Sapphire Ellipsis McLovin, and I want to remind everyone that the Konnect Show is everywhere. All right? And when I say that, I'm not even kind of joking. I'm like lightweight serious, because if you just Google us, all kinds of stuff comes up. So if you don't watch on YouTube, that's cool. You can listen to us on different platforms such as Apple, Spotify, Anchor, some other places. You can also catch us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I throw up the new episodes when I tell people, like, listen, put that on Facebook.
Word.
So they do that. They put that out there on Facebook. So we findable. You know what I mean? If you're looking for me, it's just Sapphire McLovin. With that being said. This is Sapphire Ellipsis McLovin.
This is DJ Mom's Music.
And you're listening to The Konnect Show. Make sure you check us out for another episode. Have a good day. And don't keep it ashy. Keep it flashy.
And keep it classy.
Hey.
Peace.
Toodles.